So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime. And today's story is from the Golden Age, which is Batman number 66, published in August-September 1951 with story by Bill Finger and art by Lou Sayre Schwartz and Bob Kane. And this one is called The Joker's Comedy of Errors. And although I always try to keep my channel G-rated, this one kind of may get into PG area. And it is an infamous story. And let me just say, I have not edited this story at all. This is not a parody. This is the original in the omnibus I own. So let's get started. You've probably committed some boners in your time. Most everybody has. History is full of the mistakes of man, some of which never could be written off, and some which boomeranged into deeds of good fortune. But only a sense of humor like the Joker's could think of translating boners into crimes. And when the Crown Prince of Crookdom sets out to recreate the classic errors of history for personal gain, and in addition readies a special boner just for Batman, it all adds up to one of the most exciting adventures ever to befall the dynamic duo in the story called The Joker's Comedy of Errors. The Joker's collection of the great boners of history. So the Joker has a plan. He's going to rob the Gotham Electrical Company, and when he goes in, he has one of his associates shut off all the electricity as they steal steal from all the folks there. And he says, "Quick, into the elevator. We caught them flat-footed just as I planned. Ha ha!" And one of his gang members says, "How do you expect the elevator to move? You cut off the electricity." "What a fool I've been! How could I blunder? So hurry, men. We must use the stairs." But Batman and Robin have shown up, and they force the Joker to throw an incendiary device and flee. But the newspaper says, "Joker pulls boner of the year. Perfect crime fizzles when crime clown ruins own getaway chances." Batman and Robin recover all loot, and the Joker is not happy. "So, they laugh at my boner, will they? I'll show them. I'll show them how many boners the Joker can make. This emphasis on boners has given me an idea for a new adventure in crime. Gotham City will rue the day it mentioned the word boner." So his first boner will be recreating the Missouri, the battleship Missouri, which ran aground. By removing these buoys in the harbor, the ship gets grounded, and they rob it. Stung by his boner, Joker lashes back. Loot stalled liner. Large diamond collection stolen. First boner crime. So his next boner crime is going to be to recreate the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Why, that's the oil magnate joint, King Staley's castle. He had it transplanted stone by stone from Europe. Correct. And now he's building a bell tower, which we're going to turn into a Tower of Pisa. So they do looks like a very involved job of digging around this. It seems like if they have all that time, they could just rob it. But they managed to dig around it until when water hits, it leans. Ho! King Staley bragged that no one could scale his wall and rob his castle. But he didn't bargain on the Joker and his boner crimes. So Batman and Robin are a bit befuddled. "Haha, yes, this is the Joker. How do you like my boner crimes?" "Oh, who's laughing now? There are more boner crimes to come, but more important, soon Batman will make the boner of the year. The Joker will arrange for Batman to become the laughingstock of Gotham City." "What does he mean, Bruce? How can he force you into a boner?" "I don't know. Whatever it isn't good." So his next crime is to recreate what happened with John Dillinger, where he created a gun out of wood and tricked the guard into thinking that it was real. I guess the guard committed a boner. So he's going to sneak in a gun to one of his associates, which is wood. "This gap means business, Clancy. I'm getting out. Throw me the keys." The guard doesn't believe him, but he bangs the gun against the cell door, and the guard hears a clang, but it's actually his ring hitting the metal. "It worked neat, Joker. When the guard guessed it might be a wooden gun, I threw him off with that trick you wrote me, banging my ring against the bars and making believe it was the gun." So that's his next Boner crime. Um, so Bruce Wayne says, Dick, this new movie, Greek Victory, being filmed here, I think it may lead us to the Joker. Look. So they have a recreation of the Trojan horse. And the Joker says, uh, you make admirable Greek soldiers, men, and soon our own little Troy will fall. So I guess they always bring this giant horse into a warehouse full of furs, and so they're going to use the old trick of climbing into a horse and then robbing. But the Batman has already figured it out. As they're the Joker's men are in there. Shh, quiet, men. We don't want to tip off our whereabouts. What a haul, Joker, and what a boner these movie people will make when they pull this horse out of here tomorrow. But Batman shows up, and they're about to take out all the Joker's men, but unfortunately, Robin slips on some grease, so it spoils their fight. And the Joker's newest boner crime was foiled by the alert actions of Batman and Robin. Bah! Confound that Batman! It is well that I am ready to trick him into his boner. Then the tables will be turned. So what he has is a device. The Batman has to go testify in a court case, but the Joker is using a device to redirect his flight. He says, ceiling zero perfect. Instead of landing in California, Batman will end up in Europe. Ho, ho, ho. What the papers will do to him. He's using a powerful directional beam transmitter to throw off the Batman. I say, what sort of strange craft do you make that out to be? Blimey, if it ain't the Batplane. Now, what in the world is that Batman fella doing in these parts? So he looks like he's a bit perplexed. And they decide to fly back to the United States. Wrong way, Batman. Batman's greatest boner. Joker's threat comes true, makes fool out of Batman. Ha ha ha, wrong way, Batman. Boy, he'll never be able to live that one down. Ha ha ha, wrong way, Batman. My plan worked like a charm. The whole world is laughing at Batman. His reputation and he himself are destroyed. Ha ha. Batman, the Gotham Blade would like to have your version of the story. Have you got anything to say? Sorry, boys, but I've got to see Commissioner Gordon right away. Huh? What could he say? He's through. I tell you, he's a national joke. Ho ho, I drink to the end of Batman. Ha ha, wrong way, Batman. I still can't get over it. My, what a party. Trust we aren't interrupting anything, Joker. Don't anybody move my finger. It's just itching. My finger's just itching. But how did you find my new hideout? I took such pains to conceal it. You committed a boner, Joker. You were so busy forcing me into a boner, you forgot you were committing one yourself. We knew you were transmitting that directional beam that forced us off our course. By using our directional finder, we were able to pinpoint its source, this hideout. Actually, the Batplane could have shaken off that beam. The only reason we flew all the way to England was that we needed the time in a series of readings to plot the direction of your beam. Our city, and indeed our nation, owe you an apology, Batman. Actually, they committed the greatest boner of all by losing faith in you. Bah! Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Let's hope we've the last of things. Let's hope we've the last of things like boners and jokers. Okay, so that is Batman number 66, and clearly language has changed over the decades.